YouTube, what it do? It's your boy udubb back at it. Um, Crazy NFL news this morning. A lot of NFL coaches got fired, including our very own Lovie Smith of the Chicago Bears. He was a good coach, but a decent coach at the end because if you're gonna miss that many playoffs in a row, I think it's time to look in a different direction. I personally don't think he was motivating his players enough, you know what I'm saying? On the sidelines, he was just like a quiet guy. We need someone who's fiery to ignite some of these players, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was a lot of players liked him, but at the same time, I think it's time to look into a different direction. I think Phil Emery is going to make the right decision at the end. I mean, um, a lot of rumors around Chicago is John Gruden as the next Chicago Bears coach. I heard Tommy Waddle and Mark Silverman of ESPN 1000 talking about it. I like that idea. You know what I'm saying? John Gruden is a good player. Good coach. He's fiery. He can motivate his players. Look what he did in Oakland as the offensive coordinator, and then he was the head coach in Tampa. He did wonders there as well. You know what I'm saying? He, as Brad Johnson as his quarterback, he won a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? We got Jay Cutler, who I believe is better than Brad Johnson. And I just think I don't think head coaching is the only thing they need to improve this offseason. They need average. They don't need great offensive linemen. They need average offensive linemen at least. You know what I'm saying? Would one great offensive lineman be great? Yeah, but at the same time, you need average offensive linemen at each position. You can't have one good offensive lineman on one side and then have two terrible offensive linemen on the other side. Now there's few priorities this offseason. You gotta get an offensive. First, you gotta hire a head coach. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta hire. No, let me take this back. Offensive line. Get an offensive line whenever free agency starts. Draft however you want to go through it. Get a good head coach. Phil Emery, I know he probably wants to take this team into a direction only he knows. And I think they need a motivational leader who's not quiet on the sidelines. And they need to be a little bit offensive minded with the defensive edge as well. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, if they get an offense, they should get an offensive line. They have to look for a lot of depth on defense. You know what I'm saying? Devin Hester has already said he wants to retire, and I don't really care, to be honest, about Devin Hester right now. This guy wants to show his talents on offense. When the fact of the matter is, he has no talents on offense. He's as at best, third is being generous, maybe a fourth or fifth wide receiver. He's not good as a receiver. I personally don't want to see him ever line up in the receiver spot unless if it's like one or few snaps here and there. I want to see Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffrey and give Earl Bennett a damn chance. I thought Sanzenbacher was a better receiver than Devin Hester, to be honest. So we got an offensive line we need to fix. We need to hire a good coach. I like John Gruden. Bill Cowher would be a good too, but I don't think Bill Cowher would consider the Bears' job. Depth. You gotta look for depth. On defense? I really don't see how they bring back Brian Urlacher long term. You know what I'm saying? I think they need to go younger. On defense, on offense, it is what it is right now. Matt Forte was just banged up this season, but he still wound up with 1,000 yards. Brandon Marshall did his thing. Jay Cutler needs protection, and once he gets protection, I think he'll make better decisions. And I think Earl Bennett needs to be instilled as a number 3 receiver, and Alshon Jeffrey needs to be developed, and I think he will develop into that number 2 receiver. And then we take it back to the defense. Whether it may be via draft or via free agency, you want to add depth through defense. Let's just hope that Charles Tillman and Tim Jennings defensive performances do not take a negative dip. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they play as well as they have played this year. They can continue that into next year. Now, we all know that's in NFL consistency is a hard thing. You never know. Tim Jennings might get a good contract, and he might underperform in the next season. You know what I'm saying? So, to recap, I think John Gruden would be a good coach. Let me know if you guys think anyone else would be a good coach. Offensive line needs to be the priority, whether it be via draft or it be via free agency, trades, whatever you want. And depth, most importantly, on defense. Depth is necessary on defense. With this aging defense, I don't think you should bring back Brian Urlacher long term. If he wants to come back for a 1 year or 2 year deal, sure, why not? But I know Brian Urlacher is looking for a big deal. If you can get it somewhere else, it was nice having you, but I think it's too much to invest, and it's kind of risky at this in this stage of his career. And also, let's just hope Phil Emery drafts better than Jerry Angelo did. I mean, they couldn't do anything with Chris Williams. Even though he had injury problems, they still drafted him. Gabe Carimi looks like... I don't even know what Gabe Carimi looks like. He looks terrible out there. And their first-round selections have always been terrible. They've done decent in the later rounds. Let's just hope that they can finally capitalize on the draft and just have a good draft class. And it is what it is. I mean, draft is so unpredictable. You can have... there's no such thing as a sure prospect. You might have a greatest college football player in the world, but when he comes to the NFL, he might be the biggest bust. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about development and coaches. So let's just hope the Bears don't drop the ball on Alshon Jeffrey. And if they do draft good players in the draft, hopefully they can develop them. Let's see what the Bears do. I trust Phil Emery to do the right thing. I think he will do the right things. And besides that, let me know what... I mean, I'm just disappointed in the Bears that they had to rely on the Packers to beat the Minnesota Vikings to get into the playoffs. I don't think they deserve to be in the playoffs after going 7-1. I mean, how do you start 7-1 and not make the damn playoffs? That makes no sense at all. And it is what it is. I mean, you live by the bullet, you die by the bullet. And that's what happened to the Chicago Bears. And I'm glad they didn't make the playoffs, because it would have been just securing another blanket on Lovie Smith and his staff's weaknesses. I mean, we need to go in another direction. Offense needs to become better. Offensive line needs to become better. Defense needs to add better depth. And again, let me know what you guys think. I mean, we're all disappointed, but I think we all can agree with the Lovie Smith hiring, except the people around. I mean, the ESPN polls show that everyone other than the people in Illinois believe that Lovie Smith should not have been fired. I don't know what the hell they were seeing, but the people in Illinois selected Lovie Smith, voted that Lovie Smith should have been fired. And I know Phil Emery doesn't listen to what the fans say, but I think he made the right decision. But rate this, comment this, subscribe this, leave comments on what you guys think the Bears need to do, who they should hire, and all that. Oh, and I also think the Bears should keep Jeremy Bates, the quarterback's coach. Everyone else, I think, needs to go. All right, YouTube. See you in the next blog, and share this. Oh, I also have a parody on my new channel on PME Comedy. It's featured on this channel, but it's called Love Samosa. It's a Love Sosa parody. If you want to check it out, please check it out. Share it, and have a good day, and Happy New Year.